Live. Mostly because I've been mostly busy. So, apologies if I wasn't able to do any crazy lives. It was because I have been getting ready for the trip, so that's fun. So, today we are going to be doing some art. I tried my best to, obviously, because I know that some schools are back in session, so I figured why not use my school time, and I know that sometimes school ends around like 3:15, so I started a little bit later. So, you know what I just honestly I realized I haven't done what my grad dress was looking like, but what I imagined it to be. I was able to get actually models ready. One side is literally this side is my OG. This is the dress that I wore on my grad, and this one was the one I imagined to wear. Hello, May. Welcome in. So, let's get into designing what the dress I originally wanted, but mostly due to the budgeting. And you may be wondering, wait a minute, you're 20. How you graduated in 2024? Why are you making this now? Because I wanted to. And plus, I was so hyper focused on my studies that I never really focused on making the YouTube channel. So, hi Ash. So let's get into what the original dress was supposed to look like. This one, just for reference, and this was obviously my OG one. Um, I am doing good. I was actually honestly doing math, figuring out okay, what should I do? When should I go live? Because I know some people's schools sometimes end differently, so I was doing the math, figuring out okay, so how am I going to make sure that people who are still in school be able to watch my life because I know some people in on my YouTube are like around high school years ish, I think. You can correct me if I'm wrong. But they're mostly around either like high school or junior high. And I was figuring, okay, so how am I going to do this? And then I realized, oh, I should probably do it around the time of my usual time that we end high school. Um, okay, so I wasn't wrong because I was being on the safe side. Like I was like, okay, are they like still in school? But let's quickly readjust some of this. Yeah, when you get used to it, my friend, it'll be a lot more fast. It'll actually go by faster. Trust me. And I'm speaking this from someone who generally enjoyed high school and junior high. But as soon as you realize it's about to be over, you're like, oh shit, it's grade 9. I'm about to go into high school. Well, fuck my life. That was literally my reaction. Hi, Leah! Welcome in. Uh, yeah, you're gonna miss a lot of things, mate. I actually have a picture of my graduation on my phone right now, so I can look back at the colors. And you can see what colors that I actually went for when I graduated in 2020 versus the color that I actually wanted it to be. Ooh, that's a bad one. Also, the original dress that I had was not the original dress. The dress that I wore was originally skinny, but I just pretty much wore um, undergarments just to make it poofy because I honestly love poofs. But I do hope that you guys are enjoying your day so far. Ah! Oh, that's funny. What time for you in your country? What time is it? It's around 4:37. So yeah. I'm literally watching Bad Boys Rider Dow while you're watching this live. Yeah, I'm babysitting my siblings. Oof. Well, good luck with the babysitting, mate. Yeah, yeah, I'm up north in obviously Canadian territory. If anybody who is American, like, wait, she's Canadian? I am full blood Canadian, and I am an hour ahead between. It's 1 a.m. Girl, why are you doing this up late? Just I probably have a feeling that you're like, oh, my favorite YouTube. He or she is live. I'm gonna watch him. I was gonna say she because that's my IRL gender. Of course, we're gonna get rid of this little piece right here. Hang on, let me do it in red so that way y'all could see it. But this thing obviously didn't exist. I just added it because it kind of represents my dress. But first, we're obviously gonna be doing like the black outline, all that fun shiza. So, in order for me to do that, I just go, meow. And now I outline the entire thing. Yeah, same here. I obviously have this account and my private account. Which I'm reading from my phone, but thankfully I can actually access both of my legible codes. You're from Europe. Oh, nice. Which part of Europe are you from? Germany, Canada, not Canada. Germany, France, England. I need to remember that my waist is snatched. For anybody who gets at me, yes, I am actually skinny as fuck. Not too skinny, in fact. But I was literally pestered enough so that way I could eat enough. So I got pretty much the ideal woman body shape. It's very hot. It kind of cooled down for me here, but it's around like 28 degrees right now, so. And plus, I am literally in my room, which is actually the basement. Well, part of the basement. You're from Italy! Ooh! Hang on. I'm gonna see if I can be able to turn on the comments here so that way I can. Yeah, there we go. So now I can actually get out of YouTube and actually head over to my picture. My brother heard what you said. I'm like, damn it, it made me laugh. Damn it, like, he didn't know what it means, though. Oh, gee, I really like things from Italy. I need to find that picture again. Where's that grad pic? There it is. Okay. Going to an extra. Excuse me. An extra B right here. This is just for detail. Because I just realized that my dress was like these little sleep parts are kind of attached to my dress, so it was very hard for me to like do very big activities thingies. But honestly, it was a really nice dress. I still have it. I honestly love when people come around the world to watch my videos. It's honestly shocking. Hi there, Hollow. I'm gonna call you Hollow. Welcome to the live. I do hope that you're enjoying your day so far. Your art is so cute. Why, thank you, my friend. It took a very, very long time for me to get the details right. I'm just gonna add the lines to the dress because I know for a fact. Excuse me. I'm gonna kill myself later on if I don't add these lines. Okay, you have yourself a good night, my friend. Okay, so I'm trying to copy this as much to my IRL dress that I wore on my graduation. And I will have to admit my dress has these kind of like swirly kind of designs. Okay, bye, Hollow. But I will have to tell you one thing about when I was going grad dress shopping was that I didn't even have to go like to like 20 different stores. I just went to the one and I was like, "Yep, that's the dress." And it was the one that I picked, not the saleswoman. Which got even my older sister who went with me like, "Dang, that was quick." There it goes. Kind of like that. Of course, I can't match it all the way up to my actual dress in IRL, but I'm going to do it the way that it was made to be. It was mostly about the budgeting for me when I was going for my dress. I will have to admit. And there was just one dress I had my eye on, and it was so pretty. But it was a bit expensive. So I pretty much chose the one that I wore to my grad. But if you have any questions about, like, are there any new videos coming out, all that fun shiza, let me know and I can answer for you. Thank you. Thanks, Ash. Hang on. I just realized it's kind of like a spiral thingy. So, excuse me. There are legit spirals in my dress. I just realized. I'm probably gonna have to do a different outline when I eventually do the coloring in the dress. But the black outline will do for now. It's honestly a shocker that it's been like 2 years since I graduated and I'm still in shock. You want to dye your hair? Well, what color do you exactly that you really want? Like, are you going for like a blue, a red? Because it really depends on how well you want to go for purple red. Like half and half, or like it kind of like fading into your, like it starts like red at the top and then it fades to like purple question mark. Okay. Well, it honestly depends on how, if you have dyed it previously, if you're like me, because my hair was pretty much a virgin until I decided to dye it blue. Blue, thanks to actually a helpful hand of my sister's friend who knows how to dye hair. It seems rather pretty in my mind. Well, it honestly depends also on the shade of your hair. Because my hair is obviously dark native brown hair, so when I dyed my hair, well, when we attempted to dye my hair, it kind of changed into like this really deep black with blue highlights. So you're dirty blonde. Hang on, let me just. I'm just gonna do this for example. So, I have a feeling your hair is gonna start like right here. And I'm just going to use this kind of purple. This sucker kind of faded. And then you kind of want something like, you're kind of wanting something like that. That was a big chunky one. It also really depends on like the shade. Okay. So you're kind of dirty blonde. I know my older sister has dirty blonde hair. Yeah, I think it'll actually fit you. Now it's time for my favorite part. Time to do the design from my dress. This is gonna be a while. Yeah, Halloween is coming up, my friend. What are you planning to be for Halloween? I already know what I'm gonna be. Oh, nice. That is awesome. Should I probably make like a little section on my Discord on my server, like this is just dedicated for like costuming and like if you wanted to like do like cosplaying. This line isn't part of the dress. I just added there because it looks nice. Can't forget the lines for the bust. Because the bust is important. How can I tell people that this is my dress because I am a woman? Easily. The bust. Honestly, one thing that I was happy about during my graduation was that I was actually not like hiding my shoulders because I was legitimately covered in so much acne. Mostly because I was covered in um mostly because I'm naturally oil my body naturally produces a lot more oil, so my hair and face and rest of the body gets very oily extremely fast, so that's why it causes my acne. Thankfully I was able to find some items from Korea that are able to help me. Yes, I was. And I'm just going to throw this out because some people probably did not know this, but my class was the biggest class throughout my high school history to graduate. I am low-key not joking. I want you to pick a color, any color. Let me think. Let's do aquamarine. Honestly, the bus is actually this top is looking really cute. Even more cute than the IRL picture. What the fuck? Hey Ash, how many times how much do you want to bet if Mom will come to this live and see this? Why is this looking so cute? I was gonna. Hey, I am willing to bet you like a trip to Spirit Halloween that she comes here. Is that funny enough? Spirit Halloween is actually opening up in my area, so I'm excited. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna buy some trinkets. Does that little key sound look cute? I am going to geek over this. Oop, I meant to press this one. Hi, sweetheart. What is it? If you need any help, sweetheart, you can immediately text me, be like, hey, I need some help. If you want to know how to do, like, what I'm doing right now. Or mostly the gacha lives that I've been doing. Alright, next. Now let's get my earrings. Ah! That's big chunky. Get my earrings in. Did I really have a headache? Sure, I did. Oh, right, I had that big clipping thing that had First Nation symbols on it. So it's mostly going to be in the back. I will edit that later on. Did I literally forget what my earrings design was? Hang on. I literally forgot what my earrings were. Well, I remember my top, like the necklace, but I can't remember my earrings. Nutcracker. Okay. So it's almost like a zigzag pattern. With circular. Leave me alone, Roblox. I just got. Somehow I don't know why my whatchamacallit is saying, hey, Roblox is on sale. No! Because I know that Lullaby Mike is actually suing Roblox. Alright. Can't forget the bracelet that I wore. There we go. Hang on, everybody. Let me just quickly adjust myself. Need to change the position I was sitting in. I really hate this pad. Now, so for a heads up for anybody who didn't know that I am going to be gone for a while because of not graduation, because of I am going to a powwow. So that is really fun. Try my best to ask my dad to see if I can be able to bring my tablet with me. Don't know if I'll be successful. Double check with the dress. An IRL. So it looks kind of bluish. Obviously, my heels were obviously hidden, so I'm just gonna, excuse me, do that. And of course, there's gonna be my favorite part, the shading. I get to do shadows. Honestly, I'm not looking forward to the trip that is literally coming up. Maybe tomorrow I can like make another live that is like pretty much a come and pack with me for the trip. Mostly for my activities. I need music. Or some subreddit things. Thank you. Let's blur these lines. Sorry if I'm laughing, but that's funny. Now it's time for the jewelry colors. Ha! That's funny. Oh, 17. 17. Okay. We're gonna add some shine. I'm happy that it's starting to look really nice. No, no, you're a little sad. Okay, so that's pretty much what I wore, minus these black lines are actually the exact same color as this one. But I decided to keep it, but in the midst of drawing, I decided to keep it the way it is. Ooh. Let's quickly clean these up. And of course the heels remain. Of course these suckers remain the same because I wore white heels. Now it's on to my favorite one. Let's get to this one. So let's bring these beauties back. Grab black outline. And show y'all what I originally wanted. For obviously settling on the dress that y'all have seen. I am going to admit this now. I really love poofy dresses. Welcome back. Lucky, hello! How are you? I am doing well. I'm actually drawing, what my grad dress actually looked like versus what I originally wanted. It was mostly due to budgeting, Lucky, I will have to say that. Even though I graduated technically 2 years ago. Thank you, Lucky. You're also talented as well. Oh no! I'm so sorry, Lucky. Indeed. You gotta stand tall and stay strong, my friends. And family? Main reason why I always say stand tall and stay strong. So you figured watching my video will probably distract you from the heat? I have a feeling Lucky will probably rather be in. I'm just gonna say this, probably in Canadian heat, not Canadian our winter, than probably the UK's summer. Dang! But I was going to say you can take like a tablespoon of peanut butter right before you go to bed. It helps you fall asleep a lot more faster. I've actually tried it. Yeah, I just passed out within like a minute or so. Yeah, same. Lucky I don't. Sometimes can't. Houses don't have AC. Well, you know that me as a Canadian, we don't have AC. Experience the Canadian heat, my friend, then you'll understand, Ash. Like, you know that you can take like a very cold cloth and then drape it over the fan? It helps. Yeah, even before we moved during mostly around when our heat waves would get up to like around like 31 degrees, take a we would take a towel, we wet it with very cold water, we bring it out, and then we drape it over the fan and let it run. And as it starts to dry, we would take the cloth off, um, wet it again, and then put it back on the fan. It just works so well. So you can hear me always say, I can't wait for winter. Because I rather suffer the wind. Because I rather suffer freezing. Because in the winter, you can literally warm up. But in the summer, you can't, like, cool down very fast. Which is annoying. Yeah, I know. Dang. Dang, lucky. Wait a minute, I'm just going to quickly double check my weather right now. Yeah. It is right now 16 degrees, and the temperature is going to drop to around 10 to 11. So pretty much from Wednesday to Thursday is just going to be cloudy-ish rain, and then Saturday is going to be around like 22, Sunday 24, next Thursday will be around like 25. Ugh. It doesn't even count for Regina hot weather. Yeah. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I was just gonna say Canada, us Canadians sometimes suffer from forest fires because some people sometimes set fires, and other times it's literally just Mother Nature doing its thing. That's why you wet down the ground. That's why you wet down your area. Hi, Ollie. Oh, hello there, my friend. Welcome to the live. It's okay, my friend. Just as long as if you feel comfortable, eventually feel comfortable drawing digitally, then you can slowly start getting your skills out. Okay, bye, Ash. get rid of these. Do. Okay, why is that? That literally looks so cute. I'm gonna get some. I'll go grab some of my snacks. Oh, hello there, Potato. Welcome to the live. I do hope that you're enjoying it. Your day so far. I'm drawing both what I imagine my grad dress would be versus what I have right now. Right now, I am drawing what I imagine my dress could be like. No, you're fine, mate. And you're probably thinking, because I have a feeling you're probably new to the channel, that why am I talking about graduation is because I actually graduated 2 years ago in 2024. And I figured, why not show everybody what my dress did look like versus what I wanted. So, this dress right here was my dress. And beautiful teal. Mm. Oh my, oh my love. I'll take you when you took me out of the ordinary. How you bring down the berry. How you ready to ride? What else do you like to do as a hobby? I play the flute. Um, I kind of do collecting figures. Oh, mama, taking me out of the ordinary. Don't you thinking about the Tenerife? All in the light, you say you're talking about the angels up in the clouds, the death of the line of the ordinary. Don't you thinking about the sanctuary? Don't you feel love? You know you're talking down. The angels up in the cloud, the jealous of the vessel. Tell me on my mind. Life of the right, something of the ordinary. How you live around the territory. All you live singing trumpet of high. Angels of the cloud, the shadows of the bush, so right of the ordinary. How many pages about a sanctuary? Shouting about your Lord is written down. Angels up in the clouds, the dead are something about. I always love adding the shadows. It always just brings everything together. Like the game about Adam. No, I have heard of it, but I don't think I'm probably going to like click with it. Hang on, I'm going to quickly get some music on my, and of course I'm going to have it on my headphones. Where is my music? There it is. Well, I guess I am lucky that I didn't choose to go to play that game. I'm ready. Woo. So let's go. Okay, my friend, enjoy your travels. Whoa.
Come help me load these dressers into my car.
Yeah, sure. Hang on. Apologies, everybody. I need to go. I will be back. Alright, apologies everybody. Whoop. I had to quickly help my father to put some items in his car from the garage. I'm gonna grab my music on or listen to some subreddits. There we go. Hello there! Now I'm doing a design of what I imagine my graduation dress was versus what it is. And that's the dress that you see right here is actually my grad dress that I wore. Thank you. Now, as you can obviously see, the dress that I wore was teal, but the original dress I wanted was a nice poofy, deep red kind of dress. It kind of looked like this, but it didn't have obviously the little cover thingy. I did look amazing thanks to actually my older sister's friends. One of them legitimately did my makeup while the other one did my hair. I am stuck on the family AU, and I'm thinking about maybe mermaids and sirens or some rich family. Can't decide. Why not kind of create a bit of a romance kind of thing? like there's sirens, and then there's the extremely rich family who thought that sirens didn't exist, and then one of the family members actually discovered about the mermaids and sirens' existence. Just a suggestion. Yay! Oh, hello there, Fruity! Do y'all like my new profile pic? Yeah, it's cute! Yeah, yeah, do it, little. I'm excited. I'm honestly excited to see it. Same, but I got too many more OCs because they're all Demon Slayer. Oh, I love that. Oh, hello there, my friend. Don't think so, my friend. Do not know, my friend. Mmm. Oh my, my. Da, 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 da. So stupid. Whenever I try to find some music on my YouTube, it just doesn't show. It is so stupid. Here we go. People give so other people can live. Caring people will try to die and never say die. Very rare is true, but I know what I do. People just like you. Whoa, people care. I can help make a change. We set people free by helping people to see. Carry people with dreams who go extremes to fight with those dreams. Why, yeah, you're very, very With people just like you, people who care, they're just like you. There we go. There it is. How long have I been live for? Wow. I am impressed with myself. If anybody's wondering, yes, I originally wanted red, but I chose the teal dress mostly due to budget. Let me actually show you guys how much the dresses cost. This sucker cost only one $60. No wait. naturally I had a budget, something not well past the thousands, and this dress, if I remember correctly, cost $215. That's how much this dress cost. Well, the red one I wanted cost $1,250. And I was not supposed to go over this budget. A budget higher than 1,000. And insane enough, this this dress right here was the one I chose from the first boutique. I didn't even go to it only came from one store. I didn't even go to other stores. I was dead set on this dress. And they were super nice. Leave me alone. Oh, I see some extra things. And I will have to admit, most of the people who were in grad dresses had so many sparkly outfits that my dress was literally covered in sparkles. I should probably actually add that. Hi, Mom. Oh no, I have a feeling it's that time of the month. Well, I guess I should be lucky that my period is actually slowly starting to end. I'm on day 3. Not day 3, day 4. Ouch. But I'm gonna color sparkles because some of my classmates from the graduating um all had glitter on their dresses, so there were a lot of sparkles. Oof. And I'm literally copying how many dresses I've seen. Because I've seen a lot of colors like blue, purple, pink, red. I haven't seen a whole lot of black ones. So pretty much everybody in this family is on their periods. Yes. There we go. Whew, man. My left hand hurts. I'm honestly really happy how these dresses turned out. Because one of them is literally taken from my phone, and oh, hang on. Let me plug that in. Don't want my tablet to die on y'all. And the other one was based off what I remembered from the grad dress shop that I went to. And I will have to admit, they are super nice. Super, super nice. And funny enough, this was I probably didn't tell you this, but this dress was actually the first one I chose, and it was actually within my budget. Meanwhile, this dress was past our budget. So, since I finished, obviously, the art, I don't feel like drawing continuing sorrow. So, let's just play on some gotcha. I'll probably create some OCs, maybe probably make new AUs. So let me just... that does remind me, I need to actually quickly change my said pad, so I'll be right back. Gosh darn it, when you start to get comfortable and you realize you need to change it, it's so annoying. Ah! Ay, ay, ay. Okay, I'm back. What did I miss for? Yeah, I'm going to watch Fear and Containment Cuba. That's fine. But I'm going to probably ask my father to see if I could be able to bring in my tablet with me, so that way I can maybe do a little bit of editing on a new video. Can't promise everybody that I could be able to bring it with me, because if I do, I'll probably be doing editing on mostly at night. But out of curiosity, if I make a new AU with Shadow and Lucas, what kind of AU? I've already done obviously the Mafia Boss AU, and it's still obviously in production for part 3. But what AU should I make, like a siren and a human Shadow and Lucas? What are AUs I made about them? Honestly, can't remember all the AUs I made about those two couples. It is honestly so chaotic. Hang on. Should I make Lucas the siren, or should I make Shadow the siren? Because that's the question. Just gonna get their iconic hair colors. Mavi is still in here. Should I probably make Shadow the siren, or Lucas the siren? A siren in this new AU. Hi, Toast. Well, should I make Lucas a siren? Or should I keep Shadow? Or should I give the siren role to Shadow? Let me add the tattoo, those markings that he always has. Oh no! It's okay, Lucky. We're here. Alright. So, got in the shadow, got Lucas. You know what I'm kind of gonna do? Lucas passed. So pretty much he's obviously covered in scars. It'll pretty much be like he finished obviously the trial thingy and putting obviously his uncle and aunt who had made his life a living. And sorry, Lucky, if you don't like hearing this word, a living hell. I'm also gonna have to remove D symbol. Gonna actually use his Lucas. No, he is still in high school. He hasn't finished graduating. Though he is obviously. He and William are the youngest to graduate, like their fathers. I'm gonna get some snacks also on the side. Add a couple of female and male sirens. Curiosity. Oh, dang. I'm probably gonna have to end the live because it's gonna hit the 3 hour mark. Let me finish this character and then we can end the live. And make sure to add like the necklace thing. The necklace thing kind of that has that bit, kind of like from the My Little Pony Sirens. They have the necklace thing, but they can. But the necklace thing actually helps them transform from human to siren. But there is Rosemary, that's Alice, and Lucas. I'll probably continue adding more characters later on, but I do hope that you all enjoyed this live. Be sure to hit that like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to hit that bell notification so that way you get notified whenever I upload a new video, short, post, and a live. Stand tall and stay strong, stay healthy, my dear friends, and I'll be seeing you at the next one.